feel bad. I can't have bananas. Well, Dad can't have bananas. Maybe we could make something else for him.
Yeah. I don't know what would be decent.
What about your possum pie? We could make him a possum pie.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not allergic to something in that.
That's the question.
We'd have to ask.
Yeah.
Well, now we know. So.
We'll bring the banana bread and we'll be like, what are you not allergic to?
Yeah. We want to do something for you. What are you not allergic to?
Ain't that big old squirrel that Dino don't want to mess with.
It's a boomer. That's what they call them, big gray squirrels back in Appalachia. They call them a boomer. Great big old boomer over there. And apparently you got you a big old raccoon that lives in the trees up here somewhere. Is what I was told. That's what I was told, Dirty Dusty D.
It might have moved on with just how there wasn't any trash in the house for a while.
Yeah, that might have been the case.
I guess, you think I should bring in our trash can into the garage so it's not a temptation?
What? For the dog? Or for the raccoons? Maybe. Yeah. Might be a smart thing to do. If we're storing them out there, just keep them until we're ready to put them to the curb. Yeah. Just keep them, like, right inside. Oh, Cricket. Feeling safe again, Cricket. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Capital M mad.
Yeah, Cricket was big mad. Big mad. Big Aggie. That dog was he was just taking the nickel tour. Callie the dog. Was taking the nickel tour. Wanted to sniff it out. Wanted to see what was what in here. That's all. Wasn't looking for you, Cricket.
Yeah, if my mom, or if someone else brings their dog when they visit,
he just got to be sewed up. Yeah, he got to go in his Cricket room, sealed away, safely and securely sealed. Finally getting settled. Yep. Yeah, we met our closest neighbors today. They're very nice. Seem very cool. Very chill people, so that's good. Good to know. It's the leafy botanist, the guy that probably knows where I'm at. He's probably the dude that knows best where I'm at. The leafy botanist. Leafy botanist is a botanist. And he knows about leaves and trees and whatnot and such. Excellent. You went through it. Yep, went through it. Came out the other end stronger, happier. So that's life. That's life for you. That's what life will do to you. It's actually like the least cold it's felt in a while today. It feels actually half-ass kind of nice. Are you American, sir? Yes. I'm the most American. I bleed red, white, and blue. I'm Captain American. Hey, mate. How are you today? I'm good. Just rolling a joint. Keeping an eye on all all these fires in LA, dude. I was looking at it last night when I was up. I couldn't sleep. I was looking at news stories. It's fucking crazy, dude. A good stretch of Malibu is gone. A good, like, most of the Pacific Palisades are burnt. And they were saying that, like, there's danger that it could spread closer to the inner city because of the Santa Ana winds. Well, I guess they're not the Santa Ana, just
Most destructive in LA history.
yeah. I mean, it's not a joke. I mean, and people have been talking about this for a while too in California, is how LA is like a tinderbox that's just waiting for the right kind of fire conditions to go. And it looks like it's happening. There's some fucking like crazy apocalyptic videos of people living up in the Palisades in these beautiful glass front houses, trapped. There was one dude that decided not to leave, and he's got one of those, you know, living rooms that's all glass because typically it's looking out onto the ocean, and all you could see out of it was fire. He's in his house with his dog and his husband, and it's just it's fucking crazy. So yeah, I mean, but you know, they've been saying it for a long time that LA was a tinderbox waiting to go up. These dry conditions and the winds, the right fire is going to burn Hollywood, basically. West Hollywood wasn't burning last night, but how did it start? I have no clue.
It's gonna take a while before they figure it out. They gotta kill it first.
Yep, they got to kill the fire before they can find out where it started and how. As it stands right now, it's just a giant wildfire that's burning a whole fuck ton of the basin.
Look how close it is to the studios, man.
No, I know. I mean, it's right on the borders of Hollywood where a lot of the studios are. There was a dude that lived in Santa Monica Bay in a big, beautiful house, and he was filming downtown LA. He was like, you know, there's downtown LA. You can see all the tall buildings. And then he panned it over, and he's like, here's Santa Monica Bay. It looks beautiful and calm today. Then he panned one little bit more over, and everything's on fire. It's like, whoa. Holy shit. Man, we need massive national forest fighting in the United States and Canada. I mean, we have that. I mean, I would be willing to bet that the United States has the most massive fire response team on the planet. They had over 100 engines that they called in from all over the state so that they could pump water onto these fires and fight them on the ground level. They're dropping fire retardants with helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft and stuff. There's only so much you can do, right?
Yeah, it's like thousands of acres of fire. It's not like
Yeah, no,
you can stamp out with a fire engine.
It's out of control too because it's in residential areas. It's not just a fire that is out in the woods that they can try and set up a containment for. It is spreading all over neighborhoods, house to house, tree to tree. And the winds are driving it. It's 100% like typically not fire season. Winter is not the middle of fire season in California. Typically that's summer. But because of the drought conditions and the non-seasonal winds in LA is going to burn. Here in the interstates, we've been dealing with snow instead. Yeah. Whoa. Look at them squirrelies. The black squirrel, you see him?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen a black squirrel chasing each other up that tree. What do you think about that, D? I'm a Heinz tomato. Cool. Nice to meet you, Heinz tomato. You have black ones here? Apparently. I just saw one. It's the first time I've ever seen a black squirrel in my life.
Okay, so it's like a mutation. It's not like a separate breed of squirrel.
It's just a mutation in their fur. See, he was pretty. He was really interesting looking.
So it's like panthers or whatever.
Got it.
I'll go get you your coffee, baby.
Oh, thank you, honey. Here, you want to take this in? Ugh. Do you feel sorry for how Native Americans are treated by settlers, or you don't care? I mean, it sucks, yeah. I mean, do I walk around thinking about it all day? No. But do I care? Yeah, it sucks. It's horrible. Like what the United States did here, what young America did to those people is unbelievable. The way they were treated was awful. The way that they were scammed was awful. A lot of Native American activists will point this out, but they were promised everything west of the Mississippi in perpetuity for moving. For the eastern tribes that moved out of the areas that colonial settlers wanted, they were promised the entirety of the United States west of the Mississippi in perpetuity. And it was just a land. It was just a lie amongst many lies. So. We're lied to, slaughtered, abused, enslaved in certain cases, murdered outright, starved. Who lied? The United States government. Nothing new. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
That's crazy.
What?
1 in 10,000 squirrels is black.
Damn, we got a 1 in 10,000 squirrely. Yeah. It looked like a little weasel at first. I was like, is that a little stoat or something? What is he? Oh, who's a squirrely? The black squirrely. Viking settlers were civilized by comparison. I don't know about that. I do know that there was nothing civilized about how Native Americans were treated. It's that Lupe Fiasco song. We came through the storm, nooses on our necks, and a smallpox blanket to keep us warm. Anthrax lab on a West Virginia farm. Wake up. The alarm clock is connected to a bomb. Pioneered so many ways to degrade human beings that still can't be changed to this day. Lord, it's a shameful display. Even the overseers got raped along the way. And the grown-up Goliath nation holding open auditions for the part of David. Can you feel? You have any reasons for optimism concerning climate change? I mean, yeah, sure. The planet will be fine. And life will be fine. Just human beings probably won't be fine. You know what I mean? So, the planet has survived these types of temperatures and stuff, right? The planet is okay. And life will find a way. But humans may not do very well with it. What's your favorite 80s TV show theme? I like Cheers, and I like Mr. Belvedere. I'll start to find out. Never met him before. Who cares? Then you check your jacket. As you came through the door, no one glares. That one was pretty good. I also liked, what was Different Strokes? How did that one go? Not Different Strokes. Who's the Boss? There's a time for love and a time for living. Take a chance and face the wind. There's an open road and a road that's hidden. Brand new life around the bend. A combination of Micah and Gabe Newell. Cool. A rich guy and a badass cowboy. I'll take it. After we're gone, there will be ruins of human civilization like the Chozo from Metroid. Yeah, except like we're gonna be the lamest Chozo. We're not gonna leave behind cool ass puzzles and big statues and crazy robots and stuff. We're just gonna leave behind like a mountain of plastic garbage and a bunch of crap, a bunch of useless garbage. Well, I'm not trying to offend you, but I know you're getting blazed when you start singing. Yeah. I mean, I don't need to be blazed to be a singing guy, but yeah, I do like singing quite a bit. And it is a good, you've just been watching long enough to understand. Brand new life around the bend. Plastic garbage plus museums. I mean, like, our museums are gonna fucking fall into their own footprint. You don't think any of that shit is gonna survive, right? You understand that as soon as human beings aren't around, our cities are gonna be taken back by nature. And a lot of that shit is just absolutely and utterly destroyed, right? Now, yeah, some of our monuments might survive in some form. That might be impressive, but mostly it's just going to be a sad tale of a species that destroyed itself, right? Which I guess that's the same thing for the Chozo. Was Antarctica once a luscious jungle? Yes, but Antarctica was also not a polar region either. Antarctica was part of Pangea at the time that it was a lush jungle. We looked at a thing, or maybe we didn't look at it, but I thought I saw a thing recently that was talking about, because we understand how the tectonic plates moved apart from Pangea and Gondwana, and then now to the multi-continental kind of setup that we have, and we know where it's going. We know how it's all going to kind of come together again. And so in 200 million years, it'll be basically like a new Pangea, right? And so one of the most exciting things about Antarctica is that Antarctica, because of the fact that it continentally drifted to the pole and then was subsequently obviously buried under glaciers and ice, there could be super well preserved ancient species and fossils, and it would just be the richness of Antarctica as a site to, find dinosaur bones, not archaeology probably, but, just they're going to find a lot of crazy shit in Antarctica. A lot of well-preserved shit. Yeah, future archaeologists or some like spacefaring species comes here and they keep finding these golden arches, right? And they make the assumption that like this must have been their temple, right? Because we see it everywhere. We see the symbol, this golden arch. We see it everywhere. And all it was just shitty chicken nuggets. It was our chicken nugget place. There's going to be a lot of that, you can bet. But if you think about it, there's probably a lot of that in our archaeology, right? One of the things that you'll learn if you study prehistory, super ancient history, right? Pre-writing, pre-pottery, Neolithic kind of history, you find that a lot of what we think we know about these people is based on heavy assumptions that we make. Oh, this must have been a temple complex. Well, maybe it wasn't. Oh, this must have been a communal bath. Oh, well, maybe it wasn't, you know. They probably used this for this. It's likely that this was used for this, right? We can probably nail down certain things. We find worn tools, we know what they were scraping up against, but like certain aspects of their culture and their day-to-day life are just shrouded in utter and complete mystery, and what we think we know about it is just assumption. We got a long way to go for 200 million years. Yeah, you ain't kidding. The phrase ceremonial is thrown around by archaeologists when they find an object they know little about. Yeah, ceremonial or
Fertility ritual.
yeah, fertility idol, or yeah, there's a lot of just like rank presumption, because like a lot of these little civilizations that we're studying from the pre-pottery Neolithic, I guess they wouldn't be called civilizations yet. A lot of these conglomerations of human beings left behind an incredible amount of like artifacts and tools, and we find evidence of their doing very, very early like farming and stuff. But one thing they did not leave behind is writing of any kind, right? Just didn't exist. Did you know a new human species, Homo juliensis, Homo juluensis, has been proposed based on fossils from Eastern Asia dating back 300,000 to 50,000 years ago? I haven't heard about it, no, but it's something that's happening, you know, pretty often over the course of my life, discovering a new branch of the human tree, right? Could sea levels rise to wipe out land? Yes. Well, they're rising. Look no further than the great American state of Florida if you want to see the result of rising global sea levels, right, in real time. Florida is basically going underwater. Usually, habitable areas are turning into low-lying salt swamps. They're starting to get sinkholes and stuff where water is creeping in and undermining a lot of the land there. It's sinking. It's sinking. I got a super chat. Oh, shit. Sorry about the Guardian, man. Any specific clip reason? And will this affect the channel? What happened?
What?
It says, sorry about the Guardian, man.
Fran?
I don't know what the person's talking about, to be honest. I haven't seen anything about that. But how do I get this to go away now? I'm done looking at this super chat. Yeah, celebrate. 2. How does this work? There. I liked it. Now will it go away? Dude, I clicked on a
Super chat and it's eating.
I clicked on a super chat and there's like no way for it. This has got to be a bug or something. Dude, your super chat has destroyed the stream. I'll figure something out. Let me see. Can I get to anything else over here? Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Okay. We got it. Guardian took down the onion nuggets. Sorry about running the stream. What are you talking about, bro? The Guardian took down the onion nuggets. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. if Greenland joins the US, could Iceland join too, but still keep our own culture and stuff, and together we will conquer the world? All of that except for keeping your own culture. I mean, you can keep it like privately, but publicly you're getting the Golden Arches, you're getting Burger Kings and Pizza Huts. Okay, that's the devil's bargain. But yes, you know, if Iceland and Greenland want to come on over to the Eagle, you know what I mean? We can. Yeah, you have to be American. Yeah, you're gonna have to get fat and stupid and lazy real quick. Halfway through watching it today, turned off. Oh, great! The latest onion nuggets got fucking nuked somehow. Awesome. God, I love YouTube. Isn't it wonderful? I can still see last night's stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what people are having problems with. Maybe it's just the Onion Nuggets channel one. I don't know. I fucking don't know. Need your own streaming service? Okay. Yeah, let me set that up. I've got $1 trillion and nothing but time to be sued over and over. Let's do it. The view, the trees. Lucky ass. Oh yeah, I am very lucky guy. My surroundings are beautiful and serene, and I have nothing but I'm just very lucky. Very aware of how lucky I am. As an American, what do you think about Elon Musk? I think he is a pretty brilliant business dude, and I think he's also autistic as fuck and a little bit cringe. Well, a lot of bit cringe and a little bit socially maladapted. That's kind of how I feel about Elon Musk. I think he's, you know, a pretty undeniably brilliant business person, but I don't think he knows how to deal with people at all. I think he has no interpersonal skills. I think he has, you know, profound social maladaptions. Did you watch the Golden Globes, Paul, or do you viciously ignore it as I did? No, I didn't watch the Golden Globes. I never really have, though. He seems unhinged, but business-wise, you're right, genius. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people shit on Elon Musk because he'll talk about how, oh, I'm going to do this, and then it never happens. And it's just like, that's every great inventor ever, right? I judge Elon Musk by what his companies have accomplished, right? And I'm not, a lot of people will throw at you like, oh, Elon didn't do that stuff. He hired people. It's like, he owns the businesses. He set the fucking tempo of the business. Like, you got to give it to him if nobody else. He brought these people together to create these things. Elon promised self-driving by 2019. He always over-promises. I mean, yeah, but like, we are on the cusp of full autonomous driving now as a result, largely as a result of Tesla. So the dude has fundamentally changed how we explore space, how we get objects into space. Fundamentally changed forever and for always and for the better because of Elon Musk. Tesla is one of the most dominant fucking businesses in terms of market share in the world. You can't go anywhere in the United States without running into 1,000 Teslas. with his access to space, he's created, and I got to be honest with you, this is my favorite Elon Musk creation because I think it's going to push, I think it's going to push humanity forward more than any other creation that he's made, maybe with the exception of the SpaceX heavy booster, is Starlink, right? The list goes on and on and on. Starlink, entirely wireless, not dependent on your location or your proximity to some tower. We're talking about a global satellite network that provides constant internet, right? So this is like, the list goes on and on and on of things that have Elon Musk's signature all over them. But people want to convince me that he's just a piece of lumpy shit. Well, I think he can be a piece of lumpy shit socially. Not a very affable person, not a very socially intelligent and adept person, but he's also fucking brilliant. No, not Aegon Chalakian. Get out of here, Chalakians. No, whatever. Dude, I can't fear Aegon Chalakian because I know he's not real, you know? Feel like he buys companies and pays people to make him seem brilliant. Okay, well then if that's the case, he's brilliant at it. Just an agent of the basilisk. Utah Phillips? Who the fuck is that? I don't know nobody named no Utah Phillips. Basilisks from Dark Souls. Big googly fucks. They got the googly eyes. Union musician. Never heard of him. But I'll take it. Did you watch Survivor back in the day? Only the first season. I watched Survivor when it first came out because it was novel. But after Survivor, the first season of Survivor, every TV show was like that. And I just got fucking bored real quick with I don't know how they've done like 90 seasons of that shit, bro. I was like, oh, okay, they're going to do this again. No thanks. It's just the same shit. I don't know. I get bored of it. I like to be a fly on the wall in a business strategy meeting that involves Elon and see how actually brilliant he truly is. I mean, yeah, sure, but you're not going to get to be. The truth of the matter is like, even if he is just a predatory capitalist, he has purchased companies that have created things that will fundamentally change the world. You can't take that from him. So you can take issue and umbrage with the way that he did it as a capitalist purchasing companies and stuff. But the truth of the matter is his name is on some shit that has changed the world already and will in the future change the world fundamentally forever and for always. People don't understand what Starlink is. Starlink is a move towards globalism. Starlink is a move towards a global internet provider. Starlink is a move towards global access, no matter who you are and where you are, to the internet. It's a huge leap, right? A giant leap. So, you gotta give the dude, in my mind, you gotta give the dude his due and proper when it comes to shit like that. Because he's got multiple layers of that type of contribution to technology and advancement and all of that. So, did you try the Neuralink if you were offered a chance? Maybe, yeah. I mean, Starlink functionally, I mean, like, I can't remember who it is. Is it Google that has Starlink? Somebody in here has Starlink, one of my mods. And they were talking about how, like, most of the time, it does have some spotty instances here and there, but most of the time they're getting like broadband speed just right out of the sky. No copper line, no fiber optic, nothing. Just satellite receiver and internet. Fast, reliable. That's world changing. Say that makes him an opportunistic purchaser. See, this is like you. So he just like bumblefucked his way into changing the world, is your argument, right? He had nothing to do with any of this shit. He was just a guy that just opportunistically happened to purchase companies that changed the world. Like, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Would Starlink have made your tech support job easier? I got to be honest with you. Access to good, fast T1 lines was not the problem of my job. The problem of my job was two and a half generations of old technology that I was told to make work with brand new $30,000 server blades and a T1 connection. That was the major problem. That was the major problem of my last job. Now everything's 21. Well, except sex, I guess. Oh. You feel bad for those astronauts that got stuck in the space station? No, I don't. They live in a fucking space station. I don't feel bad for those fucks. Fires in Cali are crazy. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Towards the beginning of this. If you want to go back and watch that, yeah. But yeah, it's very crazy. Like, and it could get way crazier. Today and tomorrow are going to be big days in the news if you're following that shit. They're either going to start getting those things under control, or those things are going to spread closer to central Los Angeles. So, kind of crazy. The way it was looking super duper early this morning was it was going to get worse before it got better. Like, yesterday was just the start. Today is really going to be when that fire spreads to neighborhoods and starts creeping towards the central basin. Pretty fucked. You was a teacher? No. I used to work for the school district as a technology consultant. What do you think of Giovanni Mangione and what he did? Isn't his name Luigi Mangione? What do I think of it? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Allegedly, what he did, by the way. Allegedly. Giovanni. I just throwing out whatever name. You in Canada? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's where I'm at, you know? Hello from Iran. Hello, Iran. Hello from United States. AKA the country that ruined your country. The country that turned Iran into a fundamentalist, religious nut job state. Do you think the name Mushroom is good or not? Mushroom? Oh, for your name? Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's a little bit basic, but you know, you could make it work for you. I don't know of any popular people that are named Mushroom. So you could make that work for you. You know? Yeah. Mushroom. Any tips for a quick and clean divorce? Bend over, spread your cheeks, and accept whatever's given you. And that's the truth. That is the dead ass truth. You believe that like you believe in Jesus. You want a divorce with no acrimony, or as little acrimony as possible? You bend over, you grab your ankles, and you take it. Get it over with. Is it good living in Canada these days? Oh, yeah, sure. You know, the moose is real nice, you know. And, you know, the maple syrup is real good, you know. How old am I? I'm 44 years old. I'll be 45 in about 6 months. Well, 5 months, something like that. Go touch grass? Huh? Do you see where I'm at, homeboy? Where is the blind programmer? I haven't seen the blind programmer in like a couple weeks. I hope he's okay. He's usually in here quite a bit. Paul upgraded to touching trees. Yeah, dude, I touch pine cones. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you even talking about? Freezing there? No, it's not bad, actually. Average Discord mod. Bro, I've been on Discord before, and let me tell you something. The average Discord mod couldn't fucking hold a candle to me, bro. Couldn't hold a candle. The average Discord mod lives with her parents. We don't touch grass, we smoke it. Yes. That is true. easy. What? What's easy? What's easy, friend? Johandy Visser. Johandy Visser so fancy, like this dope ass beat. Rock a motherfucking microphone with no panties. Johandy Visser. Some of you wrenches are so swift with the band hammer. I mean, dude, don't let it get to you though, Merrick. You like the wrenches are like, you guys got to start looking at yourselves, the wrenches, right? I used to call you guys specters back on the old channel. Look at your fellow specters as a multi-talented team, right? Multi-talented. Yeah, Midnight Ghoul's got aimbots. Midnight Ghoul, I wouldn't be surprised if Midnight Ghoul is sitting at a workstation, right, with like 22 monitors, running 18 different scripts to immediately identify retard fucking comments and nuke it. You know? How close are you to Tampa? I used to live in Clearwater. I'm about as far from Tampa as you can be. Yeah, I'm about as far from Tampa as you could possibly be and still be in the United States. Yeah, I play Rivals. I found out that I'm mid at Rivals, unfortunately, but I have to take it because the person that deigned me mid was Taylor, and she MVP'd like 5 out of the 6 games I played with her. It was insane. And yeah, her feedback on me outside of my purview was, Paul's mid. So I guess I'm mid at Rivals right now. But I have fun with it, so that's okay, right? That's half the point. Keep you on my vertical stream so I can see a lot of chat. My horizontal stream is for gaming. So you've got like the fucking data screen and shit. I need to get a horizontal screen, I think. I really do need to upgrade my whole fucking desk. My desk is old and shitty and wobbly and crappy. My mic arm is ancient. It needs to be replaced. I need to get a better, stronger, longer mic arm. Work it. Yeah. I need to there's just some shit I need to do. I need to maximize my comfortability in there because I am not comfortable sitting in that fucking chair. That chair that I have, she used to be comfortable for me, but my back has gotten worse. I need something better to sit in or I'm fucked down there. I just can't do it. I want to get a setup where I've got a second microphone, a little Bluetooth jaw mic, so I can throw that on and go somewhere else. So my thought process on this is actually kind of wild. I want to set up a second camera that points out into my yard that nobody ever sees until I need to stand up, stretch, go outside. Because a lot of the times when I'm on the show and you guys see me turn off my camera, it's so that I can get up, do a bunch of stretches. I can't do that with my headphones on. You know what I mean? And so I want to be able to just press a button, right? Switch to my secondary camera, have a YouTube or have a Bluetooth mic and headpiece so I can hear at the very least what's going on. And then I want to mount a monitor so where I can see what's going on from my vantage point outside. So I don't know how this is going to work, but I have this idea in my head and I'm going to make it work because I need it. It's either that or my other thought process is get one of those standing desks, standing workstations that I could mount all my camera stuff to. And then when I lift it up, right, I can stand and I've just got a different shot, right? That would be really neat. I just don't know how feasible that is for me to set up. I work with a telephoto camera right now, and it needs to be a pretty significant distance away from my desk in order to work. So I don't know how I'd make that work. But I need to be able to. I can't just sit. Like, I need to be able to get up, walk outside to get a breath of fresh air, smoke a cigarette if I want to, stretch constantly. And if I can set up a way for me to remain seated at the show while, or not seated, but remain engaged in the show while that's going on, all the better. As of right now, there's not a lot I can do. You know what I mean? I can't do the stretches that I need to do to fucking limber up my back with my headphones on. So I basically have to just kind of walk away from the show for 2 or 3 minutes, do my stretches, come back. I want to try and like figure out a way to around that uplift desk. I'll check it out, man. Thanks. Yeah, I do think I need a new desk for sure, but I just don't know. I might be able to turn my current desk into another platform for some more monitors or some more technology. Just kind of put it in the corner and then get myself a nice new desk. Maybe even a new chair. I don't know. The new pad is beautiful. It ain't perfect. It's got its issues, but an electric desk. I mean, those things are so heavy and hard to put together, I'd imagine, and expensive, I'd imagine. You a thinker or a doer? Oh, I'm definitely a thinker. You ever accidentally set fire to your neighbor's desk and chair? No. Have you? They make desks that raise and lower. Yeah. I bet those are expensive. I wouldn't mind having one that's like cantilevered so that I lift it. Like that seems doable. It's got a little spring assisted lift or whatever. It would just be like, how do I set up a shot that works for both? You know what I mean? Without sacrificing or having 3 cameras. Once it starts to get into like a 3 camera situation, I start to think that I'm a little out of my depth, you know. But 2, I think I could definitely work with. So it's just a matter of figuring it out. Where does Hugs get the I don't know, man. Hugs is full of questions. I like Hugs. I don't always answer every question, but Hugs doesn't care. Hugs keeps it going. Yeah, I don't want a cubicle. I right now like I like the setup that I have because I'm sitting in the center of a big open room. I just want to take advantage of that in some different ways. And so I think the best thing that I could probably do to start would be to get myself a Bluetooth earpiece jaw mic combo. Something that really sounds good, like maybe one of those like longer broadcast style mics. Get it feathered in my settings and set it up as a second output, and then figure out how I can hot swap between them, so that when I need to stand up, all I've got to do is take my headset off, put the Bluetooth mic on, hit a button, and go. Is it in your living room? No. So somebody that lived in split levels here said that people that live in split levels call the room a den. So it's the half basement room. So we live in a split level. It's 2-story. We're kind of 1.5 stories, basically, is how I would put it. And the downstairs is the laundry room and my office, and the upstairs is bedrooms, kitchen, living room. So that's how I have it set up, and I think it's just perfect. Like, I just don't have the eye to take advantage of it properly. Like, I'm really bad at decor, and I'm not really good at framing a shot like in camera. I'm just not. I just have never developed that skill. And so I'm having to figure out as I go, like, what looks good. There's a bug on the roof. No, not a bug. Whatever shall we do? There's a bug in the forest, everybody. Should we call the cops? You see a bear yet? Nope. Neighbors said that there's deer and that there's a roving band of giant raccoons in the neighborhood. So I'm definitely on the lookout for that. But there's like deer come through here quite often, I guess. And then there are raccoons, you know.
The biggest raccoon.
But giant ones, not little like normal rocket raccoons, but like
Chicken killing raccoons.
chicken killers. Yeah, he said they've got chickens over there. I never hear their chickens, but apparently they've got chickens. And they said that yesterday a giant raccoon snatched one of their fucking chickens. And I was like, I didn't even know a raccoon would snatch a chicken. So we got massive predatory raccoons. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, that's what the dude. I was talking to my neighbor, and he held out his. He's a big dude. He held out his hands like this. He's like, no, no, no. These are big raccoons. And I was like, that big? We're talking like 40, 50-pound raccoon? Yeah. Chicken snatchers. So we're gonna have to watch out for them little turds. He told me one of them lives in our tree. He said he's 100% sure that one of them lives in our tree. So he's probably up there right now listening to this shit. And he's huge. Maybe that's how you finally die. Yeah, I'm just like eaten by a pack of ravenous giant raccoons. They climb extremely well. Yeah, and I'm under a forest canopy here. So they've got all kinds of high spots to be. All kinds of craziness. Oh, and do you know how cheap chickens are? Yeah, they're cheap.
Cheap.
Cheap, cheap. I know you hate the gloomy questions, but if society collapses, how long will the average unprepared people survive? Not long. Just make sure D is okay. Would you ever consider calling animal control? Like if a buck or something got back here and was having trouble getting out or something, yeah, I'd call animal control and have them come relocate him. That's what they do. It's not like they're gonna come kill it. If those raccoons are like breaking into the house or something, you know what I mean? They start like chewing through the roof and
Or chasing Dinor.
chasing Dinor, yeah. Then yeah, maybe we call animal control, or maybe Paul Zigo gets himself a little 22 and takes care of business. I'm not above it. I've lived out in the country before. I've shot varmints. I don't care if you're a cute, portly little raccoon.
Oh, that reminds me, I was going to bring our trash in, just so it's not.
Oh yeah. No, I live in too much of a neighborhood to have a gun or shoot a gun like that, so I definitely call animal control. For sure. I wouldn't want to let off a round out here. But dog's man's best friend. I mean, that's, I think they're called that because it's true. Or an animal that we like kind of plucked out of the wild and created a symbiosis with. And they're, especially the types of domesticated dogs that people have, they're wired to be with humans, to be loyal to humans, to watch after humans, to love humans, to be taken care of, and to take care of humans, right? They're just genetically, mentally wired for that, right? As puppies, they come out and they want that. So. That dude just got clipped. I love the main characters that show up and just get clipped. And dude was like, yo, take a puff. Grim is here. The fucking ghoul just goes, pfft. No, he's not. Man, the chat battle aspect of these shows has always been my favorite thing, dude. Are these mugs for sale? Unfortunately, no. These mugs are a merch tier only. These are a merch tier exclusive, right? So you either have one of these and you're on the merch tier, or you don't, you can't get one. It's just the way it is. Sorry. Grim, dude. Grim is here. Grim. Take a puff, everybody. Grim is here. Banned. What a dork. Annihilated, yeah, dude. I say shh to some of them as I do it because it was annoying. Yeah, I can see you over there doing that, Ghoul. Just like shushing people. Like, shh, get out of here. You look like that singer Wilson or something, but if he ate his whole family. Brian Wilson? And dude, I'd be way fatter if I ate my whole family. My family is huge, bro. I would be way fucking fatter. You don't know my family, bro. Dude, I would have a meal ahead of me, okay? If I ate my whole family, I'd be double, triple, quadruple the size I am, okay? Let's be real. Rating streams based off of brain rot. 1 is a lot of brain rot, 10 is none. I get a 9 out of 10. Hey, that's not bad. We got one little spot of brain rot, but it's not that bad. That's good. Grim thought he was that guy. Yeah. What up, what up, what up, y'all? Grim is here. No, he's not. The Grim Dweeber. I like to kill. You're really good at it. Yeah. Ghoul is the danger. Dude, she's the danger noodle of the fucking crew. For sure. You never know when she's going to strike. Hey, hey, hey. It's banned. No, it's just your stream isn't perfect. It's good, but not perfect. Sorry, I forgot to mention that this is slightly opinion-based. You should get a 7 for smoking, but I'll be kind. You have a good day. Damn you, you son of a bitch. That's not brain rot to smoke, okay? You anti-smoking people need to stop. Your good deed for the day is not going to be done here, okay? I'm old. I'm cold, and I'm gonna smoke until I'm covered in mold, okay? Segundo. Segundo. Yeah, let us enjoy our nicotine in peace. You live clean. Let us live dirty, okay? Those are good, yeah. There's probably a lot of those, I'd imagine. It's just I don't like smoking like more when I'm face to face. I got asthma from tobacco and other smoking. Not telling you to stop, but yeah. No, I ain't blowing it in your face though, bro. I'm out here on my back porch having a cigarette. I mean, come on. You got to give me a little bit of fucking leeway here. I'm not like standing out in front of a fucking Walmart blowing it in people's faces as they go. I'm out in my backyard, bro, and I have a big backyard. I'm in the middle of the forest, so you got to give me a little bit of fucking leeway on the brain rot there. I mean, you know. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll take the 9. That's good. I think that's a pretty good rating, dude. 9 out of 10 brain rot rating. You know what I mean? 9 out of 10 brain rot free zone. I like that. I like that. I'll take it. I definitely don't like the brain rot, you know. Yeah, man. Where does a guy get to smoke a cigarette if not on his own back porch in his big ass fucking look, dude? It's nothing but the forest, man. Look, it's forest. You see? Like, let a man smoke. If anybody's gonna smoke a cigarette, this is the place to fucking smoke, right? Yeah, on my back porch, nobody else has to deal with it. Leave me the fuck alone. Let a man smoke in peace. Let a man smoke. You ever tried a real Cuban cigar? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you guys some other time.